That's pretty cool. Hey, what's up, nerds? How y'all doing this week? Welcome to Gfpf After Dark. Very, very happy to have you all here. See some folks out there already. I'm sure there'll be some more filtering in as we go. Anyway, Nico, what's up, dude? How you doing, man?
Good night. I'm having a quiet night today. Hello, everybody.
We'll see if we can't remedy that shit. The quiet night. We'll see if we can't remedy that. So
I'm good. I'm having some day off of the work, so I'm chilling out. Super nice to be with more free time.
Yeah, right on. I love it. H, what's going on with you, bud?
Staying up past my bedtime, but don't tell my wife.
We won't. We won't. Who we got out?
There's a spatula involved on that.
There is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If you see me run, you know why.
Danger.
A spatula or a cast iron pan around there someplace.
Right.
I prefer the spatula.
Definitely the spatula. Yeah, Willie Nelson can tell you about that. Anyway, who we got out in the crowd right now? What's going on?
There's Ben. Hey Ben. Good
What's
night,
up,
buddy.
Ben? Hey,
What's up,
good
Ben?
to see you, Ben. Glad to have you here, man. Hey,
Rod.
What's up, Rod?
Good to see you, Rod, man.
Alexis. Hola, gordo.
Hello, Gordo.
What's up?
What's up?
There's my wife.
That's
Hello.
Nico's much better half right there.
Hola, gordita.
Yes. Yes. Her and my wife have been hanging out, by the way, which is they were looking at birds and squirrels on the bird feeder the other day.
Good morning.
Oh my goodness.
We had
Good
someone
morning.
saying good morning. I can think that it's my friend SH Figures, maybe on New Zealand. If I'm not wrong.
It's a New Zealander here.
Yeah.
All right.
Andrew,
Hey, Andrew, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. Glad you're here, dude. Glad you're here.
Had lost signal, buddy.
Yeah. Lost signal, man.
What's up?
Hey,
Small signal.
that's a guy that put some good photos out right there.
100%. Flip
Yeah.
the legs. Hey, Mamba.
Hey, what's up, Flip?
What's up, mama? What's up, Flip? Good to see you, man.
We had stops.
It's MacGyver.
It's our private encyclopedia of action figures, along with H.
Yes.
Those
Stubbs
guys-
is on retainer. Stubbs is on retainer. We have Stubbs on retainer. If we have any questions tonight, we'll be.
Wait. Look at this.
Oh, look at this guy.
A.K.A.
Agent K.
Wait. Oh, there's no enough time. But I'm going to say it anyway. We miss you, buddy.
We effing miss you, buddy. Wish you were
Miss
here.
you, brother.
Yeah, man. So anyway, we're gonna make sure and slam on McFarlane extra hard tonight.
Yep.
I'm just kidding. All right on.
Watch out what you're gonna say.
Watch out what you're gonna say. Cool. So, we're excited to have a fun guest with us tonight. You guys might have seen him on Ravens Across the Sand. Does really good photography and just a good member of the community that's been around for our little group of merry pirates from the beginning. So I'd like to introduce you guys to Lights Camera AF, otherwise known as Austin. That's what we call it.
Yes. Or
Yes.
today as a mortally damaged Spider-Man.
There you go. What'd you do to your Spider-Man, man?
I didn't. It fucking Hasbro quality assurance, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That battle damaged when his legs ripped off, just right out of the box.
Another one?
Oof.
You're like the third. You're like the third person that I heard saying that.
Yeah, beyond pissed.
Oh man,
It happens.
It's okay though. Moving, not dwelling on it.
But at least Hasbro is responding with the customer service to like do something.
Oh, I haven't reached out to him. I was just gonna throw it back at Amazon and just wash my hands of it. But maybe I'll reach out to them and see what they do, so I can have a crash out like Raven did the other night.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was disappointing to say the
Just
least.
glue it back on. Just glue it back on.
That's
Yeah,
what they
Roy.
told him. Just glue it back on. He's like, no. How about you send me another one?
Yes,
Oh,
it's an issue. Like I say, it's the third person this week that I heard saying that the Battle Damage Spider-Man has some like breaking on the joint of the leg.
which
Yeah,
reuse
like-
is that? Or is it any reuse? Is it all new?
Well, it's new. It's new sculpt, but it reuses the Renew Your Vows body. So like they added like battle damage to that, but it uses that body as a base. Didn't have issues like that out of the Renew Your Vows one, and yeah, I've
Maybe
seen
it's plastic quality stuff.
they've got the leg joints way too tight. Like they got them ratcheted way too much for like a 6-inch figure. Like you don't have to have all those grooves on the ball joints. Just you know, just put that thing in there and just let it roll.
Let it
But-
roll.
It's too tight, way too tight.
Oh, well, so there you heard it. Your battle damage Spider-Man, which I believe comes with a special card, a Magic the Gathering card, if I'm right.
Mhm.
Is that correct?
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
So it's like
So-
$20.
Fun
Yeah,
fact:
yeah.
that box cost around like $50.
Yeah, which is even more unacceptable.
And then there was like 2 days range when you can get the only for the Magic the Gathering card for like $60. So the card weighs more than the entire packet.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Well, isn't that a funny thing? It kind of depends upon which audience you're selling stuff to, right?
Yeah, that's kind of been the confusing thing about it is it's hard to figure out what audience they're trying to get. Are they trying to get Magic the Gathering people buying action figures, or are they trying to get action figure people playing Magic the Gathering? Like,
They own both,
did-
right?
I oiled my joints, actually. I did oil them, and it still
Did
ripped.
you use DD oil?
Not Diddy oil, but silicone oil.
You should have got some of that shit that Gold Member has.
Gold uses?
That would have, if you had got stuff from Gold Member, you'd been golden. Nothing would ever happen.
Golden oil.
Golden oil.
Well, the oil
Or
didn't
Diddy.
work as
It's
well as it
Diddy
did for
oil.
Diddy.
Yes, yes.
DD
it
boy,
didn't-
what's up?
turns out it didn't work for Diddy either, but
What's up, Steve?
what's up, Steve? Good to see you,
How's it
brother.
going, Steve?
I think
see
we need to make like a way overnight show, like 2 in the morning.
Maybe we shouldn't if the last time is anything.
No,
I just,
yeah.
I would love to stress to all of our normal fans that I will not be a part of that show just
you-
because
you should.
I don't want to get arrested. And
You
so-
definitely you should. The show is going to be with lies, age, maybe Gold Member, and some nasty web pages.
yes, yes. Thanos copter. Anyway,
Yes.
that's not a plug. But anyway, so
There's a carrot page.
What account was that? I need to show that to Raven.
I can go to the fridge, open the fridge, and see a carrot, and say, "Oh no, do it again."
Why is that
Austin-
carrot so girthy?
it's a very good.
I had to hand carrots out to kids today at work, man. You know how hard that was without dying?
I just to disclose to the audience, there might have been some web pages that were visited on Instagram that might have involved some carrots and various
Action
different
figures.
action figures and articulations that shouldn't
Yeah.
be seen in public.
And
But
the
anyway,
Venom slime piece from the Spider-Man 2 game
Yeah.
figure.
probably of the best
Really
use
good
of
combination made in the bowels of hell.
You were
Yes.
warned before you go down that rabbit hole, people.
We can make some critique. It was actually a really good posing of the figure.
We should.
No, we
I love the
shouldn't.
I love the artistic integrity of this image.
You can
You
see the
know.
lightning striking on the edge of the carrot.
Yes.
You know, the Dutch angle really shows a sense of movement and directs your eyes.
Yes. Anyway,
Let's
So,
close this
Austin,
chapter-
let-
that chapter of this history and go on with the show.
I must be on the
Yeah.
wrong Instagram.
now that we've told all of the freaking inside jokes that nobody gets, let's. All right, so Austin, tell us a little bit about some of the stuff that you're involved with here in the community, so that people know more about you.
Okay. Well, I host or am a co-host on Ravens Across the Sands with Raven's Eye Studios. What does he go by now?
Raven's Eye Studio 21 something.
Okay, I didn't know if that was his actual name because it gets complicated. Anyway, with Raven, Gold member, myself, we also do a show on Saturday called Devils and Ravens AF, which is our horror-based show. So everything horror and spooky movies, games, toys, whatever. We do really cool interviews with like actors and stuff over there as well. And I also write for Legion's magazine. I do articles for that. So 3rd issue's coming out soon if you want to see a really cool blood tutorial that's not using hot glue. Like actual liquid blood that washes off of your figure entirely. Leaves no
Nice.
residue.
Nice.
The part of the no residue, it's
And by the way, that magazine's on Big Bad Toy Store, right?
It
Yeah,
is
like,
on Big Bad Toy Store. Yeah.
Yeah.
$17.99 on stock.
Yes. And issue 3 is up for pre-order now. I don't know what that release date is, but I know it's probably going to miss Halloween, if I had to guess. But other than that, I think that's about it. Besides just hanging around the community and liking all the talented photos I see. Been here for 4 years, so.
You gonna kick up Nostalgia Bait again sometime soon? Is that
I
an
am.
idea sticking around?
Yeah. That's some. Oh yeah, thank you. Nostalgia Bait. That's a show that I do on my own YouTube. It's just a show about pop culture stuff from the when I grew up and guests and stuff grew up, things that they're interested in. Looking to get back into it after I don't know after the holidays, I guess. And by holidays I mean Halloween.
Right on.
It's
Right
valid.
on, man.
Valid.
Cool. So, I was gonna ask, how did you meet Don and Gold and those guys?
I got brought on. So Ravens Cross the Sands went through a couple of like staff changes, but I got brought on as a guest back in I don't know like December of last year. So my 1 year's coming up, and then I just kept sticking around, and eventually just became a full-fledged member. And now I'm the 2nd longest running co-host on the show behind Don. So,
Hey, you guys just went to the Horror Con out in Los Angeles, right?
yeah, that was actually insane. So we work with Signal Magazine on Devils and Ravens AF. They're a indie horror magazine. They flew us out to California to HorrorCon LA. We got to interview a ton of indie actors, directors, got to talk to Dan Lynch, the cast from Aliens, not Sigourney Weaver, but like the Marines and stuff. Got to interview them. We got to just talk to a lot of great people, and I got to meet and interview and talk with Seaster Imperator. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah. So got to
Didn't
meet
you
young
make your
sister.
acting degree? Did you make your acting
shit,
debut?
Yes, I did. So while we were there, we got to Sean Berube. He's a like stuntman monster actor in a movie called Her Monster that's coming up. But while we were there, the team that worked on Her Monster, the director and some of the cast, was also filming a short film called Lilith, and they needed some extras. So I got to make my big to small screen debut as a SWAT member #1, and that was pretty insane. And
You got an IMDb now, right? Like, come on,
I'm
like,
gonna have to create one.
you're gonna have to do one now, right?
Absolutely, I will, because kind of a big shot now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're lucky to have you, sir. We are very lucky to have you.
Very
But, yeah,
prestigious.
Very prestigious, man. So, now this is really, really cool that you guys got to take that trip out there and do all that stuff. I was a little bit jealous. I'm not gonna lie. Now are you going to be in Nashville coming up here?
I think I'll be there at least for Saturday at the Titans Toy Expo. Got to enter some of my shots in and see if they at least get like a little yellow ribbon or something, like a like a participation trophy. Sup, Vico?
Yeah.
Love Vico. He's a great dude.
He is. So hey, good to see you, Vico. Off the cuff, tell us a little bit about what's going on in Nashville, so that people have an idea what's going on there.
So it's the Titans Toy Expo. I believe they're doing something called the Creator Awards, which is for toy photography, diorama building, custom action figures, like a bunch of different subcategories that I believe the workers or employees, owners, I don't know who, But the people from Savage Crucible, Valaverse, and a couple other smaller toy companies are going to be judging people's like creative work, so their toy photography and dioramas and all of that things. And they're also going to be holding a toy expo. So I believe Savage Crucible is doing the Varnock twins there as well. So it's going to be a toy show as well as like a putting more eyes on the toy photography and having people's work judged by, you know, the manufacturer of some of these action figures we love so much.
Yeah.
So
and there's some fairly big names that are going to be there. I think Robo's going to be there. I think I saw like yeah. So if you get a chance to like, you know, like knee him in the side or something, say what's up, Robo. So
shit, I didn't know Robo was going to be there. Okay, yeah, I guess I am going for sure now.
Yeah, yep. So anyway, cool. Nico, let's look at some photos that Austin does, man.
Yes,
They're
sir.
good ones.
Austin, fasten your seatbelt, please.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell us about this one, Austin.
You know, that's actually kind of a throwaway one, but I've been really digging the Art the Clown Mezco figure that's come in. I'm doing a 31 days of Art the Clown. And I was just trying to get a bunch of shots before I went on my Canadian furry cruise. And you know, so I was just going through a bunch of shots trying to get them up so I could keep the streak going. And this was one, I don't know, I like how expressive this figure is. So
yeah,
trying to show. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I was gonna say I really dig how wet the fingers look. It makes it gross.
Yeah,
in the face.
You know, yeah. The figure the fingers in the face, dude, just make it look so gross. Which is, I mean, the intention, right?
Yeah. Mezco did a really good job. My only criticism is that he doesn't have enough of like the goofy, expressive faces that Art had in the movies. So that's like my only, and that goes for the NECA as well. Like they do these more like serious, like smiley faces, but I wanted the O face to, you know, just look more fun. But he's a great figure. I love him.
It's a great shot. H, what do you think of this, man?
Yeah, yeah, it looks great. I like how the texture of the suit comes through. It looks like it's actually blood stained.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
I get that.
Bloodstained.
We don't want to know what you're doing in your spare time if it's actually bloodstained. Nico, any thoughts?
You said it. The details on the blood on the gloves. It's for me one of those things that are tiny details that means a lot on a figure, because it's not like a plain hand. It means something with the whole figure. So yeah, it's one of those figures that worth every single like piece or accessory. It's worth it.
So as you can see, Austin's throwaways are pretty good. So what we got next, Nico? Oh yes, tell us about this one, buddy.
So this was, I don't think I was using Boris effects yet, but I was just trying to do a really badass Savage Crucible shot with the new what are they? The Vikings, the human warriors or whatever from the second wave of Savage Crucible. And I don't know, I just kind of had a vision of making this dude look like he was going in the battle with a fire of hell behind him. I don't even know. I just kind of rolled with it.
So before I even get into this photo, you brought something up that's cool right there. So Boris effects, right? One of the things that people don't realize is that a lot of times, and it's everyone's invited on our Discord server, often on Friday or Saturday night late, all of us guys will be hanging out on that server. And I mean late. We're talking to the wee hours of the morning. Like we've been there till the sun comes up before. And in those conversations, I think Nails, Gundam 224U, Steve, you guys know him as Steve. I think he goes by Nails, you in here. Austin, like a bunch of us hang out in there, and you'd be shocked with what we critique each other's stuff. We go over different software packages that are out there, and one of the things that came out was a software package, Boris Effects, that Nico and I had been using. It's if you're a Photoshop user, it's almost a must-have at this point, in my opinion. It just really opens things up. So want to make sure and let everybody know out there that, hey, man, come hang out with us on Discord. It's just part of being a GFPF member. Discord server is pinned on the GFPF chat channel. Come hang out with us on Friday and Saturday nights late. You're all welcome to join. So something important to
I think
remember.
we actually saw this shot get edited on Discord.
That's right. I agree 100%. We did.
We did.
We
Oh,
did.
Maybe we did.
This is your first Boris effect shot, if I remember
Yeah.
right. And we were there
No,
live.
no, the first one was the one with the snow.
It was snow one. So
Oh,
it was
the
like sister
snow,
shot to
yeah.
this. 'Cause I
This was the
think
sister.
this was just a photo, like a Photoshop Affinity photo one that I did. But yeah, Boris Effects definitely could have pulled off the same result, probably better, honestly, because this was just using like some PNG assets and some glow
Yeah.
effects and stuff. But
Still looks great, man.
oh
Yeah,
no,
but you know-
no, I'm really proud of this one.
I told you the first one that I saw this picture. I don't like it. I love it.
Yes.
And I insist you should send this to Blizzard and say, make a new Warcraft game and put this like a banner of the freaking game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, it's the thing that just this reminded me of was like how this community, like we all work together and try and make things better. And this was, maybe not this shot, but it reminded me of, hey, you guys need to come hang out. It's a good time. We all hang out and just get into each other's shit and tell each other what we really think. So,
Oh yeah,
Anyway.
definitely. The more the merrier, because
Stevie is one of the regulars on those chats,
Yep.
and he said
Nails
it's
you.
always a great time.
always a great time. So, yeah, come hang out with us. All right, what we got next? Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Speak to us, Austin.
Again, I don't like saying like this of like throwaway shots or whatever, but it's the shots that you don't really expect usually get the most traction, and I think this is my most liked photo on my account. But this is one of the Monster Force figures that I got for like $20 at a toy show. Really in love with them. Think that they're some of the best like military style figures you can get for the money. Right up there with like Valaverse. And just again, I whenever I go into my shop, I don't go in there like with like a big grand design or grand scheme. I just usually take some stuff and then handle it in post. And this was one that I just I don't know. I just threw it up and it ended up kind of doing stupid numbers for what I'm used to.
Man, this thing, like, to me, it fits in so many different categories. So, like, one of the things that I see, like, when I see this is right now, it's like the 6th member of the Bad Batch. Like, you could set this up with, like, Reeker and, like, Wrecker, Reeker. I say Reeker because of the accent. But you could set this in the Bad Batch group or any G.I. Joe or whatever you want to do. And this thing just looks amazing. Like, and the lighting, I like how you use the dodge a little bit there, like on the top of the gun, and like it just I don't know how much of a dodge and burn guy you are, but it looks fantastic. So if it wasn't done like that, then kudos to you. But great shot, man.
Fine, little secret. This was done with light painting.
Okay.
I just my camera has a mode where it's kind of like a bulb mode, but it just updates the image as you mess with move a light around the scene.
No.
So I'm just painting over the figure with a light to do that.
And for those of you out there that don't know, if we've got any guys out there that want to learn how to do this, I highly recommend you look up light painting. Light paintings, when you open up the shutter on your camera, you have a very, very dark setting that you're very, very almost void of light completely. And you paint in with a light, like a flashlight. You literally take a flashlight or a small light and you take it over the figure and you paint the light on the figure where you want it. And as the time expires, your shutter being open picks up that light. And it's a really, really cool way to get fantastic lighting effects on your fig. So, Nico, what do you know about light painting?
I'm going to make like a bet. What do you think if on this Friday or Saturday hangout on this Discord we make a live shot light painting?
That'd be fun. Let's do it.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it Friday night. Let's do a live painting thing on Discord. That'd be fun.
So anyone that is interested on the technique, we can show you some tricks. It's not difficult. You just put the most dark that you can design, and you have a light on your hand, and like do this and light painting magic.
Yep, it's magic.
Yes, lost signals
Magic.
are 1/12 scale, by the way.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was
shooting
about
exclusively 1/12 scale.
Yep, that's the good Lord scale, right? 1/6
Yes,
is the
sir.
good Lord scale. Yeah. So great shot, Austin.
Thank you. Okay,
This-
no.
Oh, I love
I
that.
love this
Tell,
one.
tell me about this, because this is one of my favorite.
now we're talking. Rawr.
Well, yeah. Now we're getting to the good stuff. So this Nosferatu by Mezco is, if I had to say, is like my house is burning down and I can only grab like my animals and my wife and one figure. This is the one that I'm going for. You know, because yeah. So this one, again, I wanted it to look like he's, you know, walking through the dim corridors of his decrepit castle, and the only light is coming from that single lantern. So I think this one might have also been a light painting, but I went in post and used the Affinity Photo lighting tool to add in like the light for the lantern, because, you know, Mezco will have light up effects and like sound effects for chainsaws that make no point, but they won't add in like a little light to the lantern, you know, whatever.
Right.
But
or the light color makes no sense. Yes.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
so but no, this one I love the way it came out, and if you saw how this image looked before I did any edits, you'd be flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Absolutely flabbergasted from what the original shot looked to what I turned it into.
Well, the grain in the photo is fantastic.
I do
And
love me some
I-
brain.
Yeah, I agree with Andrew here that there's two Mezco figures. I say this every episode because I keep wanting someone to sell me one, Andrew. I want the Johnny Vaporoni and this fig. These are the two figs that like I missed, that I'm the maddest that I missed.
I hunted this one down specifically.
Community alert for everyone who's listening. Don't go to Whatnot and get the Johnny Pepperoni that is listed for $100 because it's a scam. Don't do it. It's verified scam.
There's a cat turd in the box, I think. But anyway.
My fault.
No, it's all good, Nico. I still love you, buddy. I got my money back. That's all that matters.
right.
And
Yeah,
it wasn't
but
just
for-
it was
for-
in-store credit. I was like, oh great, you know, like when they give you like in-store credit.
Yeah, but
Right.
the thing is that anyone that go to Whatnot saw that figure for $100 is, oh, I'm going to get it. Don't do it. It's a scam. If you search for the same figure like week to week, you're going to get the same figure by the same price, different accounts, and all the same pictures on the post. So don't do
Now,
it.
if you find one for $400 on eBay, buy it. not 500. 500 is just the regular cost. If you buy it for 400, though, you're doing good. So
Signal, if you want, reach me on private and I show it. We can make like 5 minutes to show the lost Signal light painting because
Yeah.
it's kind of the topic of the chapter today.
yeah,
Yeah,
man. At
it
the end of definitely lost at the end of the show. Definitely for sure. We'll do it. Yeah. Oh, hey, Bid, you do light painting too? Awesome, man.
Nice, man.
Awesome.
That's great.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think. Did you learn that from Jared? Because I saw Jared do some of that, and Sir Dork he did a little light painting. That's cool. I like it. I like it. Anyway, great. This is one of my favorite shots you've ever done, Austin. The little glint in the eyes, by the way, is masterful, dude. That's
Mhm.
masterful, dude.
My favorite shot I've probably have done.
Yeah, it's
Ever.
fantastic, bro. Anyway. Oh, yes. Come on, talk to us.
Well, this was for actually, I don't know if this was for a Ghost Rider collab or not, but I had just got done customizing the Marvel Legends Ghost Rider. Added it, like chromed up his wrist gauntlets and added in real chains and, you know, tried to make him look a little bit more spiffy. And I was messing around with like adding in like some flame effects and stuff, trying to make it look real or whatever. And I don't know. That's what I did. I like messing around and just trying new different styles. I try not to keep with like the same style over and over and over again. I like to mix it up and like test myself. I'm sure my page reflects that. So yeah, I'm pretty. I like this. I like the I don't know, the eyes of vengeance or whatever that I've got going on with his pupils.
Isn't that a sign of growth? It's kind of like her experimentation. Like, you know, you go through somebody's feed and you see like, okay, like they do, like you could see the growth or just not even the growth, just change, right? It's like you're taking great photos like this, but then like you've changed your style a little bit because you want to try this way of doing things. And then and I always admire people that like hit the tip top of each style that they're trying to do. And you always do a really good job of that. It's like you've changed how you're taking the photo, not necessarily how you're taking the photo, but how you're editing the photos, and how you're doing your lighting and stuff. And I can see that it goes in waves. It's like for a while we're doing this, now we're going to try this, now we're going to try this. And I think that's an exceptional way to run your feed. So kudos to you on that, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What do you guys think? What do you think, H?
Yeah, I love the fire effect. It looks great. And the eyes, like Austin was talking about.
Yeah.
I did do one that I liked a little bit better, that I think I did better on the fire effects, which was him on his bike. This was an older one, not the most recent bike one, but the bike is like on its hind wheel, and I've got like a flame trail going behind it, and I kind of went all out for that one. I think that shot was after I first gotten this figure. But
Put your foot into it. Put your foot into it. Yeah, that's what they say now, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's great work, dude. Great work. You always do great work. What else we got, Nico?
This is the last one of Austin.
That's the last one? Austin.
Which one's it gonna be? Oh, that's the last one? Okay.
Just
at least that you have some picture that you want to show and say this one I want.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
you got one. Go back out to this main thing, Nico. Let's see what he's got.
The first one, I can shoot up just a private thing. It's the one that you helped me with, Nico. There, I sent in the private chat.
The Spider-Man with the drops?
Yeah.
Okay, I know.
So many good photos, dude.
Oh, it's right there.
It was not so far.
Yeah, you passed it. It's up a little bit.
Yeah.
I was gonna let you go down just a smidge. It's right there, top right.
Top right.
Up.
Your other right, Nico.
Left. There.
What?
Your mouse is like, yep, boom.
That one.
Hey, I have that T-shirt.
Thank you for that, Zach. This was a shot one of my biggest pet peeves is for you to show a photo, you think it's done, you think it's good, you think it's really, really awesome. You've already probably started tearing down like the setup, and then you're like, hey, how's this shot? And then they're like, well, it would be good if you could just like do this one little thing. And I'm like, well, damn, I've already like torn this down, and I've already torn this shit down. I don't want to do this, but Nico, this was in the early days of the channel and the Go Figure photo feature chat. You know, he was like, this shot is good, but it would be much better if you had like some water droplets on Spider-Man. I was like, damn it, Nico, fine. I'll set this back up and I'll do it again. But after I do this, I'm not touching this again. So if you don't like it, whatever. It's fine.
You can say we have more than 10 minutes. You told me if you don't like it, go F.
Go F yourself. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we're past 10 minutes. We can say the F word now.
Yep.
Nice. So I went back, redid it, and profusely thanked Nico for giving me that slight nudge, that slight kick to just revisit a shot to make it better, and it did make the shot better.
That's one of the things I love about this group of characters that we run around with. Actually, I'll tell you today, it's spread throughout the community. If you've got good guys that will critique your photos, it's fantastic. I did something today that I thought was pretty good, but there was just something not right about it today. And Stubbs like sent me a message and he was like, "Hey, this is fantastic, but if you did this," and by God, when I made the change, it's like, oh, fuck. Yeah. Turns out like another eye is not a bad thing, even as, you know, like egotistical as we all want to be sometimes. Like it's great. I just let go of my ego on here. I'm like, tell me what you want to see.
I used to not be as good about that back in like 3 years ago. It kind of upset me, especially like whenever I was just starting to delve into like backgrounds and more intricate shots, because the way I used to do photos was I literally had a cardboard box that was spray painted black with a little puck light at the top of it. First like 20 photos was done like that, and you know, you'd spend a lot of time like setting up these shots, and for someone to be like, this everything you're doing is wrong, just like do it this way or try it again. I was like, man, this is bullshit. Like, I've already torn this down. Those figures are packed away, or I don't want to visit anymore. I've already spent hours on it. But I've gotten a lot more accepting of like going back and messing with it.
Well, what I did was I stopped tearing my photos down. I stopped tearing them down. I leave them set up. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, a lot of times I'll ask my friends' opinions about what do you think of this photo, and I'll even let them sit exactly the way they are, because I know somebody's going to tell me something that's probably better than my idea.
That's what I've started doing. That's a question for me, I assume.
Yeah.
So I'm probably the only person, Ben, in the toy community that uses an Olympus OMD.
No, you don't.
Mark III. Are you sure? There's other. There's other.
There's this one guy called Black Series, but without the vocals. On the Instagram, he's like endorser of Olympus.
Oh shit! Send me him, because I definitely, me and him might be the only two then.
Yeah,
you guys.
Because for the longest time,
strange people.
No, Olympus all the way. I can delve into all the benefits of shooting with Olympus, but we don't got time for that.
Yeah.
Cheaper
All right,
lenses.
cool. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to dive into a little this weekend nerd history, but then we're going to do a critique. After that, we're going to critique some photos. But
we have the lost signal picture. Don't forget.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and we've got that. We'll definitely get into that. Did he send it to you, Nico? You know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's
critique that
with
with
that
it
now.
No, wait.
Let's critique that.
I'm opening it. Wait, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Go run with something new.
All right. Well, here's
give me 2
here's
minutes.
what we're gonna do. Okay. So, am I good to go into like this week in nerd history?
Yeah. Go on.
All right.
Please.
Cool. Well, here we go. I'm gonna dive in as soon as I can get there. All right. Here we go. All right, nerds, grab your glow sticks and your nostalgia. It's time for This Week in Nerd History. We're firing up the DeLorean and heading back through 4 major moments that shaped your inner geek. These are some big ones, too. So in 1985, which is before most of you guys were a twinkle in your parents' eyes, the Nintendo Entertainment System launched in North America. This is a moment that turned basements into battlegrounds and made blowing into cartridges an official troubleshooting technique. The NES didn't just save gaming, it invented Saturday morning hangover cure. Without the gray box, you probably would be outside touching grass right now.
God.
Just saying.
Wait.
Jesus. So was that this week that the NES was launched?
In 1985. This week
That's
in
such a
1985.
weird launch window for like late October.
Well, you know, I mean, maybe they're getting ready for Christmas. I mean, Christmas used to be before the big, you know, Amazon Prime days and all that stuff. You know, it was like they had to depend upon a couple extra weeks in the launch in the runway to get those
all
done.
the huge offer deal and events of sales are like at least like 3 weeks before Christmas, like the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, everything's before Christmas.
Right, exactly. So on top of that, in 85, Mario Brothers hit NES. So Mario made his solo debut, leaping into our hearts and screens after our lifelong debt to browser therapy. He taught us that plumbers can be heroes, turtles can be evil, and that mushrooms, well, they make everything better. Fight me,
Yes, they
Sonic
do.
fan. So in
Fun
89, here's a big one. 89, One Piece set sail. And they dropped anchor on what would be a 1,000-episode odyssey about friendship, freedom, questionable pirate hygiene. 20 plus years later, One Piece is still going strong, and somehow Luffy still hasn't found the treasure of a decent tailor. Any One Piece fans out there?
Never watched it.
Oh,
I am. My wife is. We are.
huge One Piece
My
fans.
wife and
Actually,
kid watch it.
yeah. So my wife got into it. She hates anything animation, which is her one flaw. I mean, she's perfect other than that, but it's her one flaw. But I will tell you that the live action came out, and I was not only pleasantly surprised how well the live action was done, but it got my wife into One Piece. So, can't be mad at that, right?
Right.
I'm those kind of guy that don't like on anime when they are fighting the person who announced the special attack. But with One Piece, I kind of love this. Like, Gama Gama!
Gama. Right?
Gama Gama!
Well, that was, yeah, exactly. Well, here's one you guys are really going to enjoy, I'm sure, especially this time of year. So in 1978, Halloween slashed into theaters. Michael Myers made his debut, single-handedly creating the slasher genre and running Trick or Treat over forever. The eerie piano theme, still more effective than any home security system. And remember, if you hear heavy breathing and slow footsteps, it's probably not asthma. Just saying.
Favorite slasher villain ever.
Same.
Yeah. I mean, how can you go wrong with this? So, anyway, that
Fun
is, yeah. Tell us
That's
fun facts,
William.
man.
That's William Shatner's mask. Actually, that's a
It
Star
is.
Trek mask painted white.
Yeah.
Good
So
lord.
technically,
And-
William Shatner is a serial killer.
He probably actually is. But second fun fact, in the most recent Mario side-scroller on Switch, they've leaned heavily into the medicinal properties of the mushrooms, and Mario actually trips balls on mushrooms in the newest side-scrolling Mario. He'll turn into an elephant, all sorts of crazy things. He will trip balls.
Every time I think about cartoons tripping balls, I always think of Lisa Simpson when she drank the water out of the fun tunnel. I don't know if you guys ever saw that episode or not, but they were going down the scary tunnel of love or whatever, and she drank the water out of the thing, and I see things so much more clearly. She went on a trip. It was awesome. Anyway, that was this week in nerd history. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So, yeah. Now I think it's time, maybe, that we've gotten
got
past Cap.
one announce
Yeah.
because we are a community. So before we go into the critiques,
Let's do it.
remember Legion's Con is coming up. So our very, very loved friend Don is going to his Raven Legion's Con's delivery service. So if you want some figure from the Legion's Con, you can reach to Don to Raven's Eyes Studio 21 on Instagram, and it's going to get the figure for you and send it to you. Don't forget.
Yeah, whatever you need, hit Don up. Don will take care of you, man. So
Great
it's
guy.
good. Yep.
So,
He'll
now
send you some
we're
money.
going to
He'll
the
send you
critique.
some figs. It'll be awesome.
And we're going to start with Lost Signal, as requested.
Let's go. Oh, light painting.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
Light painting.
Wow.
So is this? So I'm assuming you did this in. This is more than one photo, right? Did you do multiple photos on this, or is this one shot? That would be my question.
Amazing.
I'm going to assume it's my assumption is one shot, or at most two. I think they probably took a shot of the Space Ghost, and then the background is the light painting.
Yeah, I'd love to see the BTS behind this, because my thought is it's two shots. That would be my thought, because you need one to get the light painting in behind him like that, and then you did the Space Ghost. Either way, flip it around either way. So yes, but yeah,
Could also be
that's
one.
cool light painting.
My guess is
You-
going
you
to be I hate you for having that Space Ghost because I
Yeah,
want it,
Space Ghost
and
is-
it's crazy expensive. Crazy.
How much you willing to pay for it?
What are asking for me? Like three and a half
Like, how
hundred.
much? Oh,
At
only
least
one
3.
shot. Good job, Lost Signal.
At least 3 carats. But anyway,
Only one? Man.
Okay, good job.
Sweet.
that's impressive. Only
Good
one
job.
shot. Cool.
He deserves it.
So he went okay. So he went behind the figure with the. I love that. That's really cool. Very cool, man. All
Mamba,
right, so
Mamba, get in mind, this Friday night on Discord server, we're going to make a live shoot with light painting, so everyone
Yeah, we'll
can understand how it works.
yep, we'll do a live one. That's exactly right. We'll show everybody how it's done.
I'll pop in and show different perspectives of light painting as well, since I don't do it in like the traditional sense of
Yeah.
funky shots and stuff, or not funky shots, but like
Well, that's a
The
great
light
thing. One technique's not for everybody, so we'll have multiple techniques in there. I'm sure.
Mhm.
I'm sure. So
Well
Cool.
done, Los Signal. Well done.
Yeah,
let's
well
critique some photos, Nico.
Upper Toy. Hello. Halloween.
Sorry, tell us what
incredible.
you think, Nico.
I can hear like Ryan Reynolds trying to make the voice of William Shatner on the mask, like, oh, don't kill me. With the we hold the pumpkins following all over when how smashing, like, it's too much for me, but I love it. I think the concept is so cool.
What is the which Hulk figure is this?
Upper Toy, tell us.
Figure arts.
Yeah, I think that's a figure art, right?
I think they're both figure arts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Deadpool is for sure, but the Hulk I think is figure arts.
Yeah.
H, what you think, man?
Fix.
Yeah, I love it. It's crazy idea. You got Deadpool with the Michael Myers mask. I could hear it though, Nico, in the William Shatner voice.
Yeah.
Don't smash me.
Don't smash me. It's a Sage figure arts.
That's very well done.
1 point for
tell,
H.
tell us what you think. Tell us what you think, Austin.
I really like the way that they've got the pumpkins placed, and I like the sense of motion in the shot. Like, you can tell that Michael Poole has had a really bad couple minutes.
Michael Poole.
I love it. I love it. That's perfect, dude.
What about Shatner Pool?
Or Shatner Poole, whichever one.
I'm
Oh
going
no,
to-
maybe not Shatner Poole. That can lead. That can mean a different thing.
As
Don't
we
go
see.
in there. Don't go
As
in
we
there.
see.
One thing.
Poole's closed for maintenance.
I can say that maybe Instagram killed the quality of the picture because I'm watching on another monitor, and actually it's the quality of the resolution of the picture has bring it down when he posted. But I think it's quite like sharp on the focal plane of the two faces, so that makes a lot of sense. I would like to be more like separated the pumpkins, so you can have more blurred pumpkins on the foreground and more blurred on the background. But that's like a static thing that I can say, nothing more.
Nope. Like everything about this, man. Don't have much to complain about. Yeah, it's a great shot. Like your coloring, like your lighting. Looks good, man. Excellent shot, Apertoy.
Agent K is saying Deadpool shedding his pants.
Chatting. Yes. That's great. That's great.
Nice. Super nice.
Cool.
Ooh.
Gundam.
Gundam. What's up,
Man.
Steve?
Nice,
I'm gonna start off this. I'm gonna go this way around. Austin, what you think, man? Give us what you like. Give us what you would change.
Okay, so love the posing, love the motion, love the lighting, love the setup for the shot as far as like all the accessories and set pieces he's got. The two things that automatically stick out to me that I would change is the lightning in the background. I would adjust the opacity to that or hit it with like a blend feature, like change the blend mode to where it blends more in and is not so like I placed this asset here. And same thing with the blood. I would maybe even have the blood with a bit of motion blur on it, just a bit. But other than those two things are it. That the photo is incredible.
Yep, you nailed it. You nailed it. So, Steve, I'm assuming you're working in layers here in Photoshop. So, even a little Gaussian blur on your lightning bolt and your blood, or motion blur on your blood, Gaussian blur on your lightning, and you're spot on, brother. Love the atmosphere in this photo. So, H, what you think, buddy? H, what you think, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, you guys nailed it. The atmosphere, like the fog in a cemetery with the zombie arm coming out.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. That is really cool. Nico, any thoughts?
Yeah. Steve, you know I love you, but sorry. The red circle over on the back of the church is kind of distracting because you got like the whole atmosphere with bluish and yellow on the front of the picture, and you have like that kind of red halo on the back. I'm 101% agree with the lining. The lining should be more blurred because are like on the behind of the church. So if the church is blurred, the light should be more blurred, and maybe the cross a little less blurred because it's more near than the church. That's like my main critique of this, but awesome picture anyways, and I can tell each part of that is on the ground from what figure is it. So I love it.
So, Steve, if you're using Boris effects for your lens flares, you can actually edit each individual lens flare. You can go in and edit it, and when you do that, you can remove certain aspects of the lens flare, which would be like the little red circle up above. That's what Nico's talking about. So if it becomes a distraction, you can actually bring down the opacity of that severely, because I get lens flares. Lens flares are going to have things like that. But like you can bring down the opacity of it, or you can completely remove it with the edit tool in Boris. So yeah, man, but fantastic shot, dude. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna start at the right again. Austin, what you think, man?
Okay, enemy's not really my forte, but I do like the attention to detail. I love the crumbs on the donut, like near the donuts. I love the spilt chocolate milk. I like the little text bubble or text coming out of his mouth, like with the text effect of having it definitely look like, you know, comic screams and stuff. The lighting's good. I don't really have too many critiques for this. Except maybe the scale with the table. Table looks a little too big, but that's also just like a background type deal. Probably an AI background, maybe not. I don't know. It's a good photo. I'm just trying to pick at things, I guess.
Yeah, no, absolutely. H, what do you think, buddy?
Yeah, I love that lighting. Like the natural lighting coming in through the window. But then the spilled chocolate milk. It's super cool shot.
The thing that I notice about this shot more than anything else is how awesome the shadows are under the donuts, under the box,
and the glass.
Like
the glass.
Yes,
you see the refract. I just noticed that. That's great.
Yes, the refract. That is. I mean, I don't have a lot to complain about on this photo, other than the fact exactly what Austin was talking about. Like, if the table, I don't know if this is a digital background, if this is A or whatever, but if that was set just a little smaller and a little further back, it's perfect. But that is nitpicking, man. Nitpicking. Yeah. This is a fantastic shot. Nico, what's your thoughts, man?
Main critique, it's going to be that I can see a lot of particles, like on the picture in general. I think that's
dust.
That's dust in the air, man.
Dust in the air.
Yeah, but it's maybe a little too strong for being like. I mean, when you have that kind of lighting, the particles are soft, and they are like they are more like even across all the space, because you
almost like producing bokeh.
Yeah, you had like a full like screen of particles when you have that kind of lighting. So if you had that kind of lighting, having those specific like dots of dust is like like strange for me at least.
Who made this picture? I can't read it. It's too small.
Filthy casual gamer.
Filthy casual gamer. Okay, so first off, I mean, like, this is a 9.5 out of 10, and everything we're saying is 10 out of 10 type stuff. So, like, but yes, I see what you guys are saying. The dust particles are a little bit too in focus, right?
And should be
Right,
more
maybe?
particles and more distributed, because it's the particles are all over the place, and you get to see them when the light is like directly striking them. So you don't have like 10 particles, you have a lot of particles. More, maybe you have some in focus, some more out of focus. No, like that. But yeah. And the scale of the table too.
We're at the upper levels of nitpicking at that point, though. But fantastic shot, man. Fantastic shot. So, what we got next? All right, cool.
This
Austin.
is from White Toy Pics.
Tell us what you think, man.
Who did the shot?
White Toy Pics.
Why Toy Fix? Okay.
Sorry, Wack Toy Pics.
Oh, okay.
I know Whacked, yeah.
What's that?
Well, I like the shot. I do. It's something about the focus on the figures throw me off a little bit, and then I think maybe the effects on the lightning might be a little too much.
Yep.
Like they don't like, some of them look cohesive, but then you got others that are more in focus, and but I love the posing and the angle of the shot. Yeah, I think that's what it's coming. I think that's what's messing me up, is like some of the lightning effects are a little like too in focus, and then some aren't in focus at all, and then the figure almost looks a little blown out in certain areas. But it's a good shot. It just maybe needed a little bit more time in the oven.
H, thoughts?
Yeah, super cool shot. What I would have done, maybe turn down your exposure on the subject so it's not as washed out, and maybe the lightning effects as well. They are a little too much, but I mean, I like the idea.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
I think the lighting also should have been inverse, because if you've got all of those lightning effects going on, he shouldn't be lit on, I don't know, his left side, whatever is like the most lit up. It should be on the other side that's cloaked in shadow, should be the thing that's more that, I mean, hell, you could have even overexposed the hell out of that just with how much lightning's going on, and then have the other side of him a little bit darker.
Yeah, you guys are nailing it. So love the way that the figure's posed. I like the stance of the figure, and he's got that lightning bolt in his hand. Less is more. I'd have gone a few less lightning bolts on this, and I would have darkened this picture up dramatically to where, like, his face, so see how the left, or I'm sorry, our right that are looking at the picture, the right side of his face is in shadow, but that should be really, really lit based upon where the lightning's coming from. And then like maybe a little bit more shadow on the other side of his face. So you've got your lighting that's coming out of the left that's really shining down on him. If you'd have cut that light out completely, lit him up from the lower right-hand side of this photo to where that lightning looked like that's what was lighting him up. Are you guys following what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
I think that would have been like a very dramatic thing. But like I'm saying, that's all in the eye of the beholder. It's a great shot. But yeah, that's my take. Nico, your thoughts?
Yeah. See, I mean, going further with that kind of comments. First, the thing that takes my attention is that kind of like yellow stain on his left arm on the right side of the picture, in the middle of the linings. That I will take that like yellow color out, because it's casting something that we don't know what it is. And then speaking about the lighting, I will take if this was taken with a camera, I will take the aperture way up. I mean, put an high f number to get a lot of depth of field on the figure, so you can have the figure in full focus. And then I will take like 2 or 3 pictures, lighting the picture softly from every side to get like an even light, and then I will put a high light with a blue color if you have an RGB light, or maybe a white with a blue plastic paper to color the lighting source of that color to match the lighting on the figure with the effect of the lightings. That will be my critique. And maybe if you're saying this is like a plasma or like a power of the character, don't put the lighting as like real lighting. Put something more like sci-fi, because don't look so natural. That will be my critique.
Okay, I follow you. Yeah, the long story short is, if you drew a line directly down the middle of this photo, right, and then imagine no lighting source anywhere else in the photo except for what's coming out of his hand, imagine what should be lit in this photo, and I think you've knocked it out of the park. So, because great pose, great idea, awesome shot. So anyway, that's what we think.
This is from Flip Collects.
Flip always does good stuff, man.
Yep.
Austin, talk to us, man.
Okay, this one's. I guess this is just going to be the running theme with all of my critiques. I love what's going on. I love the action going on in the scene. I like the perspective. However, I think the effects are like they just look like PNGs placed with like there's no sense of depth. Like whenever you're going way up high, and the only sense of depth is like the opacity changes. There's no blur on any of this to like blend it in further. Mm-hmm. And then all this stuff going on with the buildings and everything, it just looks like things placed there. And the eyes are a little like too, there's not enough separation. Like there should be like a soft glow. I don't envision Transformers' eyes as being like bright as, yeah, like a headlight, like a soft glow. On the blaster, it's fine, but on his eyes, there should be separation there. But overall, I like where it's going, like where the photo is going, but I think you need to work on how you place your effects.
Yeah,
I don't want that to sound harsh. I don't want that to sound harsh.
No, I mean, it's all this is to just help guys out, like to see the small little details in their photos. I agree. So like the figure that's flying, like the other Transformer that's way up in the center of the screen on top, right, is fairly sharp compared to, you know, I would have taken that to a more out of focus, more blurred, you know, like in the distance type thing. And then each one of these, and by the way, you could have done with maybe 3 or 4 less comets or rockets or firebolts coming in, but really worked on blurring those out and thinking about the focal distance on each one of those. You know, what's closer, what's further away.
Maybe even going tighter on the image, like increasing the focus on the Transformer itself, on Jazz.
Yes.
Or is that Jazz? No, that's not Jazz. That's damn, what's his name? Or is that Jazz? That might be Jazz. Or is that
cropping?
I don't know.
Yeah. I get like one thing that, sorry for the word, for those who don't know, I'm not like native English speaker, so don't take me bad for what I'm going to say. It's a kind of perspective problem, because the picture of the city looks like it's taken from low, like way down at the street level, with almost like the camera is on the street, like aiming up, and the Transformer is like he's like on camera, like at the same level of the street, but in like a different perspective. So it's kind of disturbing, like it should be or like more up, or the city like more front viewed. I don't know
So
if you-
lower the camera further, frame in on the figure closer to where you're
more
shooting
for shooting
more.
like exactly.
Yep. Shoot up through. So imagine you're down lower, like almost right under that guy. You're shooting up at him, and then your building perspective and everything comes in. So you're like looking almost straight up those buildings.
Yep.
And
It is just.
Yeah. So, but fantastic shot. I love.
They are not falling yet.
I love the dodging job you did on the fig. Like I like how bright it is, and I like how it pops out from the background. So, yeah, it's a great shot. Like I said, we're nitpicking, but yeah, it's all what we're here for. Anyway,
Yes,
great shot. What we got, Nico? That's it. That's our last
it.
one.
yes, sir.
Well, hey, we only went over 6 minutes. Let's go over a little bit more. Austin, tell us what you got going on this week, man.
Devils and Ravens AF on Saturday. Don't know what we're going to be talking about besides like scary shit. Oh, maybe I won't even be there for that because no, I'll be there. I'll just be in Tennessee.
Yes.
Other than that, check in on Monday for another episode of Ravens Across the Sands, where we take a more constructive criticism look at, well, McFarlane toys. So feel free to call in to the show and argue with me or agree.
Are you
with
going to
me.
give him shit? Are you going to get
Oh.
after him?
Oh,
after
he's
him.
getting the most shit. He's getting the most shit.
Right.
I've got license to officially take the harness
Come on.
off.
He's such a likable guy, though, right?
Well,
mean, as a human
I am
being-
a likable guy. You know, I
I
make great.
was
action
talking about
figures.
Todd McFarlane. I wasn't talking about
I
you.
am. It's just Todd McFarlane. What are you talking about? I make action
Yeah.
figures, dude.
I
And
like
Spawn. I made Spawn.
it. Yep. So we've got. I'll get with you about it, but yeah, we might have a podcast to get you on too this weekend. So I'll let you know.
Hit me up.
Yep. H, what you got going, buddy?
Well, you just said it. We got a podcast this weekend. We've got a light painting class on Discord.
I will call it like class,
Well,
like live experience.
Live experience.
live light painting GFPF experience.
Yeah.
And we got
Well,
GFPF live tomorrow.
There you
Nice.
go. You got some H files ready for that?
I do.
All right.
Nice.
Make sure you tune in for that. Nico, what's up, dude?
Not much. Just I'm still waiting for my new figures coming from the post office. I'm still fighting with the post office, but
Yeah.
if
I
have
got a
some
bunch of
luck-
those coming for you too.
Yeah, but I have some. If I have some luck, maybe next week I'm going to have like full 3 boxes of figures to take out, make some pictures, make some reviews. So
Yeah.
yeah. And
Some of those
as
might
they
maybe
say-
be McFarlane.
Yep, indeed.
Some of
I
those
have-
might maybe be the Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I have some Mortal Kombat incoming, the first wave. I have some McFarlane's Doom Slayer. Ben, I know you love it, so I'm going to take some
Hear that,
Doom
Ben?
Slayer.
There's some Doomslayer coming.
Yeah, I have some Super 7s, like 15 Super 7s. And what else? And some, I forget the name. The one from the Mecha Ninja Turtles.
Mhm.
Those are nice.
And Nico's gonna eat 2 pizzas.
Oh yeah. No,
On Friday night again.
maybe 3 on Friday night. So if
Maybe
we're
3
going
on
to
Friday
make,
night.
yeah, if we're going to make the live pain live experience, it sounds like a psychedelic rock band.
I
Maybe-
eat 2 ravioli and I want to go to bed. Nico eats 3 pizzas and he goes all night long. I don't get
Yeah.
it, dude. I don't get it.
Nico's going to set the world record.
Oh yeah,
Right.
hell yeah.
Yeah, watch that live on the Discord server as Nico eats 3 or 4 pizzas. But anyway,
Give me pizza. I can eat pizza all day long. So yeah. And what about you, Gannon? What's going on?
so we've got GFPF live tomorrow. That's our flagship show. That's the one where we do news and action figure reviews and all kinds of fun stuff there. Might hear some more, pop culture stuff and some nerd news. brief updates on that and the H files, and Nico runs amok on the show and makes sure and keeps us all in line. So that's one I'm looking forward to. We do Caveman Collects on Saturdays. We do a podcast for that gets put out on all the major podcast distribution levels. So if you're driving to work and you're really super bored, you can turn into the iTunes or the Amazons or the YouTubes or whatever and listen to that, or you can watch us on YouTube. It's pre-recorded, but it's still fun. So
It's good
anyway,
quality.
we try to put quality in on that one. Yes, absolutely. But other than that, just keep us in mind. GFPF. So hashtag GFPF star to be sitting in Austin's seat next week. Make sure you tag us like that. GFPF critique. If you'd like us to go through your photo and tell you, what we like, what we don't like, or not that we don't like it, but what we might do differently. And then we have GFPF top 10, which you definitely going to be a part of that. So, and then what do we got, Nico? Also once a month, GFPF 100, top 100.
The GFPF 100. This next month is going to be November the 7th, 7 p.m. Central. Help me with the time zones because I always mess with this.
7 p.m. Central.
80s.
9. That's right. 7 p.m. Central. That's 8 p.m. Eastern, and that's 5 p.m. or on the West Coast.
Yep.
So
we're going to get like 100 picks from the month of October, and we're going to review each one of those 100 pictures on Friday, the first Friday of each month. And speaking about the first Friday, on December, we got the GFPF Christmas 24-hour stream for charity. That is going to be a match with the GFPF 100 from November. So it's going to be a full day of stream to get some funds for giving toys to the kids on Christmas.
Yep. 24 hours. GoFundMe on December 5th, I believe that is, and we're going to solicit all you guys to give a few dollars here and there so we can get some kids some toys. That's the idea behind that. So that's what we're doing. In the meantime, thank you all very much for watching. And hey, Deadly, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. But we're gonna give some toys away. But anyway, in the meantime, make sure that you support the community, be a part of the community. We're all very
follow
open.
Lights.
Follow Lights. Go follow Go Figure Photo Feature. Go follow Zach and Kay and all of us, and we are always available. Like, it may take us, a few minutes or a day or something to get back to you, but we always find a way to get back to you. Any questions, any thoughts, you want to hit me up in the background, you want to hit Nico up or Zach or Lights here in the background and say, hey, how can I make this photo better? Do that. We do that with each other all the freaking time, man. All the time. Once a day at least, we put a photo up and be like, what do you guys think of this piece of shit? And guys are like, hey, you should change this or you should change that. But
we got Austin saying, I'm going to throw this picture because I don't like it. And he posted and he had like 600 likes.
Yeah. So follow this guy. But
strange things happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you all for watching our show tonight. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Be there or be square.
Bye-bye.